to be over here. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Place. Yay. We're gonna do the Halloween event real quick, and then I'll do the, we'll advance some story. We're in Gridania, by the way. Gridania is where the, Halloween event always starts, at Miketo's Amphitheater. Why is my camera so... Ah, honeys. There we go. Ah, my phone slipped. Okay. It's been more than a few moons since last we met, friend. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul once again? Of course you are, but before we get to the heart of the matter, let us reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night, do fell fiends emerge to cavort and careen unconcerned, I can't English, with the judgments of those on high. For the halls of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did God's-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities. But there's one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you'd be willing to give them a helping hand. Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance of the Great Loam Growery. Now go! I shall be watching your performance with great interest. The pumpkin-headed lady is always so weird. Great Loam Growery? That's by... I think it's this way. Yeah, the botanist area. I really do like this dress. There's Papa Gruff. We've been dealing with him for the past 3 Halloweens? Yeah, I think this is the 4th Halloween he's been in. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Phil Cox and his transformation magics. What was all that about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. Why didn't he just do that when he got hit by the thing? He could have just turned into a little imp. Once more, you fail to muster up even an ounce of magic prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We had been the toast of the What? I don't know what you want me to do about it. I mean, I can answer the door if you want me to. If he's on his way over, there's no time to clean up. I literally just... Let me get through this, and I guess I'll just end my episode after 5 minutes. Okay. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking to the stage with you again. Good riddance. Well, well, fate has conspired for us to cross paths once again. Out with it, then. I know you're not here to swap pleasantries. A foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' Wake? I'd wager you speak of Phil Cox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Phil Cox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether. But unlike your garden variety void scent, who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no aether as delectable as you'll find in good food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of aether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many void scent now seek aether in this manner. Phil Cox is one such reformed individual. What smells like baby wipes? When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Ahriman's mouth, though. He can't have gone far. I don't even know where you're at, you ding-dong. He wants to give something to Daddy. I don't know. Lord knows with Travis. That sniveling whelp of an imp, magic's this, magic's that, the sheer unbridled cheek of it. Wilcox is practically frothing at the mouth. So incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff, we must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. What?
I'll just run it real quick. Yeah.
Apologies, I had taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess. That pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics. And without the means to delight the crowd, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Ahriman. Paralyzing prey with this big eye of mine, not a problem. turning them to stone with petrifying glare, a trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put Aether on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you better come too. Okay. Sorry. Which way am I going? Okay, I know where I'm at now. I had to vacuum coffee up that spilled under the sink yesterday. It'd be nice if he'd give notice.
Wow, picking on PlayStation, Jesus.
Just give me the tissues, and the pony goes on top of the cat toy.
No.
Bet. There you go.
No.
Just stick it in the closet.
No.
Take these with you. Take those home. I don't like them and Dad don't like them. They're too sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a lot.
Oh no, the ones that I get from, what is it, from the ice cream machine, though, when it's actually ice cold machine.
I thought you weren't going to throw that box away.
No. Yes.
I gather you had a hand in Phil Cox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one, underappreciated and underfed. Hehehe, such a curious child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray, share your wisdom with Phil Cox. You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Stamp out any negativity you sense within common folk. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a voidsent who'd suggest that. I don't see how helping others helps me, but then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Ah, wait, I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talent and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. I have no idea where to start. Hehehe, perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand. Hold still. What?
Clean up after yourself when you cook.
Did I not throw the wrapper away? Well, I usually do. Sorry.
Want to just grab it, or maybe you didn't want to come in?
Honey. What you doing, baby? Not only is that get up guaranteed to turn heads each...
Beverly is 4.
I know. I think we're getting her next week. Next weekend, I think she's coming over. When he's not trying to lay on my PlayStation. He was trying to lay on it last night.
Yeah, what kind?
I mean, there's apple, there's pumpkin, and I think there's still a blueberry in there.
I'll eat them both then.
Not only is that get up guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid in your newfound purpose. Oh, you know what? I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. There you are. You know, I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since our act was my initiative, and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility, but I sense that you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I've found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Whoever garners the most affection, and thereby the largest share of aether-rich victuals, wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I hope you're ready to bow and scrape. That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Wilcox. Sorry about the dings. It's my husband's phone trying to connect to my TV for some weird reason.
Bark.
Sob, you're a ding-dong.
Bark.
That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Wilcox.
You said bark, see? Who's this one now?
Will you sit down?
No. Oh, stand. Thank you.
No, my husband's stressing out because his brother's coming over unannounced. Now my husband's worried that the house is messy. It's not as bad as he thinks it is. I know I've got this marvelous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me just until I get the hang of things. That's all I ask. Very well, I shall leave Philcox in your capable hands. He. Motorcycle? Oh. Travis usually brings his motorcycle. What? How about we try and find a troubled soul in need of aid? But let's get out of here first. There's Sob. I'm doing the Halloween event. I am streaming it. It's live right now, you ding dong. You're a dork. Right. Time to look for folk harboring negative feelings. Give me a moment. I don't know if it has anything to do with that pumpkin-headed lady's enchantment, but my powers feel more potent than ever. I've already found someone, and whoever they are, they're awfully flustered. They're to the southeast, I think, though I'm not sure where exactly. The roads here can be confusing. Truth be told, this is my first time in the city. I've got a decent sense of direction, but I've yet to grasp the lay of the land. Could I trouble you to lead the way? Our flustered target is northeast of here. I'll be right behind you. Phil Cox will now be accompanying me. No teleporting. Oh, it's for Christmas. Turning a pumpkin into a little pup, whatever will they do next? Ah, such glee. They mention a clown. I'd wager they've just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. I mean, is our Wilburn sign flopped over? Well, then he should know which apartment it is. I'd wager they've just had the it's Honey's box. Okay. I know he has a box, but he likes the box. He laid in it for hours yesterday. I'd wager they just had the privilege of seeing one of Papa Gruff's performances. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that he's an expert illusionist. You've only got to look at folk like these ladies to see that he knows how to work a crowd. But I won't be upstage. I'll prove there's more than one way to win over an audience, by following your timely advice, that is. Given the delight written on their faces, our opponent must have earned himself some sustenance, which means we've no time to lose. Onward! Wait, which way am I going? I think this way? Yeah. Honk. He's probably honking at Christina. Because he's a ding-dong. Oh gods, where has she gotten to? This must be the fellow my senses were leading me to. Shall we find out what ails him? You there? What's gotten you so worked up? I'ma warn you though, I'm streaming, people can hear you. Right, look. Bless you? Bless you? Language, child. I'm streaming. Oh, forgive me. There was this poor little girl who'd been separated from her mother. I was helping her to look, but she suddenly disappeared. I can't simply abandon her. But then again, I have an urgent personal matter to attend to, and I don't know what to do. Hi, baby. We have a visitor and he doesn't like it. Dog's barking. What'd you get?
You ever think it was a
Can
gun?
I see?
I was like, well, he bought me that gun already.
Can I see?
Calm down.
Oh, that's cute.
So no bolt. Yeah, it was weird. The bolt launching tin.
That's
was on its way
cool.
over here. And when I checked after talking to you, it says I was in
Show to the camera.
register, which is weird because I got my license back in July.
This little mini guitar. My husband collects guitars, so his brother got him a little mini guitar. It is cool. There you go.
Just trying to hope once.
In that case, they don't. Why don't I and my associate look for the girl? Then you can see to your affairs without worry. Don't mention things like that, please. You're gonna watch what you say when I'm streaming. Seriously. Yes, you can't say things like that on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. She's a young lass dressed in blue. I hope you're able to find her forthwith. He certainly was appreciative, yet here I am. Empty-handed. Ah, forget the food. We have a lost child to find.
Alright, see you later.
Hopefully the mic didn't pick up what she said. I'm detecting a despairing presence to the east of here. Odds are it's the girl, which means I have need of your navigational nose? Once again, after you? I don't know. You can't say anything like that out loud. What? I thought this would be a fine opportunity to accrue some appreciation, but the poor girl is beside herself. She keeps calling out for her mama. Might I enlist your help? That's funny. Was it like on his way back home anyway? Maybe he figured since he was out anyway. This must be the lost lass we've been looking for. If we want to earn her thanks, we'll need to reunite her with her mother. Wouldn't you say? Which means we now have a lady to locate. Any suggestions? Use your senses to search for someone feeling anxious. Why don't you try coming up with an idea yourself? Find somebody anxious. You're saying that your mother will be worried about her daughter having gone missing. Brilliant. This is exactly why I had you accompany me, right then. Found her. I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy fun. Hi. Hey. It's funny because my husband has the same chips over there. My honey was eating them yesterday. I'm fine. I have my sugared coffee. Founder, I don't know which is the bigger boon, having you by my side or this fancy finery. I think I've learned my way around the city more or less. I'll handle this next part on my own. Wait here. I'll be back with the girl's mother in no time. Okay.
Okay.
What? That's my mug. Make sure you bring it home. I have a feeling Honey's going to knock that down.
Hot.
12's be praised, you're safe. You have my eternal gratitude. Thanks for finding Mama, mister.
Well, she broke my window. That's how bad it came. I even showed Mom the videotape, and on the videotape, it's loud things.
Do you believe me now, Papa Gruff? Sweet, sweet appreciation and all, courtesy of my special talent. I can't help but notice they didn't offer you anything edible by way of thanks. For my part, I've already been rewarded with a tasty morsel. That said, the gift of food is far from guaranteed. Indeed, perseverance is key, which is why I find myself performing show after show. I suggest you approach this contest with the same tenacity, Phil Cox. I'm afraid he's right. Constant effort is key. Luckily, I sensed another troubled soul while I was tracking down the girl's mother. I'd better see what I can do to help. You know, I think I'm ready to go it alone now. Why don't you let our pumpkin-headed benefactor know? I'll come and find you when I'm done. Nah. Well, I'm afraid my next performance calls. Until we meet again, adventurer. I went to Mikedo's! Oh my goodness. I gotta turn in my quest. The adventurer returns, and at the precise moment I predicted. I do hope keeping Vilcox's company wasn't too taxing. What of our friend and his endeavors? You have my thanks, truly. Ah, speak of the devils, here they come. Dear, oh dear, that turned out to be a damn sight harder than I'd anticipated. And all I have to show for my travails is a single cookie. To think the first gift I'd receive would prove to be the last. Curses, I didn't receive so much as a crumb. Suppose this means you win. Very well, I'm yours to command, Papa Gruff. You admit defeat far too readily, Phil Cox. Hooray, we found you. I wanted to thank you properly for helping me and Mama. I brought you a pumpkin cookie.
How large is it? Your camera or your SD card?
Simply scrumptious. It's funny because that was Papa Gruff's reaction last year. And this is why I don't share the party. I'm glad you like it. Farewell. That makes it one apiece. A draw then. Still, Phil Cox, while you had some assistance along the way, you've nevertheless done yourself proud. To think I'd live to see the day Papa Gruff sings my praises. Awfully kind of you to finally admit that I might have worth. Is that all you desire? My begrudging acceptance? Have you forgotten your reasons for joining in the festivities in the first place? Of course I haven't. The good people of Gridania are still in need of my help. And where there are common folk in need, there are cookies to be freed and, given to me. Hi, Vivi. Honey says hello. Hi. Hello. Honey, you can't. Christina. He's shoving his face into the box. Perhaps you wonder if your outfit is endowed with the same enchantment. You needn't worry, there never was an enchantment. Hee. That little charade was my way of giving Philcock the confidence he so sorely lacked. Although I dare say such a measure was unnecessary, given he had you to cheer him on. Before I forget, you are hereby cordially invited to my humble abode for a get-together of sorts. Do drop by. I assure you it will be frightfully entertaining. Anyway, your help is much appreciated. At this rate, my vision of an All Saints Wake for mortals and voidsmen alike might not be such a distant prospect, though I do hope that these shenanigans haven't dulled your enthusiasm for this most occult of occasions. Basically, you go to her place and you can turn into different characters that you've met along the way. Depending on how far in story you are, depends on which grouping of characters you can be. You now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher at Mikado's amphitheater to the costume party. Yay! I win. Except now I am completely full because I didn't have any room in my box for anything. It's fine. At least I had enough for room for the whole outfit. Otherwise, I'd have had to go try and put stuff away. Gridon. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the inn to drop my outfit off. Then I need to see. This is all level 50 stuff. I think this is from. So this set's missing the gloves. Weapon. And this set's missing the boots. This one's missing the hat. I'm pretty sure this is from Bahamut. So I need to get the gloves from the first section. I need to get the boots from the second section. And then the third section, I need to get the hat. This is a level 70 gear, level 60. These are all three level 60. Okay, well, I'd like to open those, but I need to get the rest of it. Hello?
Well, stop saying well. Good morning. Well.
It is I the baked potato. It is I with the baked potato with my once the food pop in.
So, boss.
That's good.
How's work?
Huh?
How's work? How was work?
It was tiring.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm still getting paid though, so.
Apparently I had...
That's all that matters.
Oh, I need to check and see.
All right.
Do you have anybody selling anything?
You surely can play Fallout 76 for free until October 29, Robot.
Okay.
I ain't got space on my hard drive right now. Spark is 0 and I took most of this shit.
Freaking didn't delete it and then freaking installed back in.
I was playing Fallout right not too long ago.
Fallout 4 or what?
Really?
Yeah,
I love Fallout
that
4.
too. I'm great.
Okay.
That too. I'm great.
I'm also trying to get into Metaphor.
Because it's a metaphor.
Yeah, I bought that game digital.
I'm trying to demo it. I played throughout the first hour, but I haven't went back to it since. So I was like, I probably should play the rest of the demo before I make final decision.
So I can sell the music thing again.
This man right here.
Okay, so I can do part of it
This man right
turquoise
here.
blue. I need like 3 more pieces of
I have one more game. I have one more game purchase in me, and it's not. It was gonna be 2,
do the
but then
blue as the back.
situation with my car came up.
That's why you didn't get Shadow kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna get that, but then situation with my car kind of happened, and I was like, it's Martin Luigi Brothership. It is. So all the games I got things to back.
Yeah, because the game freaking. It did pretty well too.
Yeah, I got a lot of. Somehow the science community just managed to ratio Black Ops 6. I don't know how that happened, but. Are you been watching Donda, Bonnie?
Not yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing about it.
I'm gonna watch this soon, though.
Okay, I'll call it with that. I'm trying to catch up with Demon Slayer, like the dumb Demon Slayer's last season.
So if we do the Raptor Blue, and we do the turquoise blue.
They said bring in Sonic Shadow Cross or Cross.
Maybe we'll make this the Raptor Blue and this the turquoise blue.
Oh, they were waiting on that game, bro.
Yeah. I was trying to say that for Call of Duty, though.
Yeah, I mean, that looks okay.
I mean, I know Black Ops is good, so I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, but if that got done, I lost all respect for Call of Duty.
He got banned.
It's a good game.
Part of the reason, like, well, I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops 4, and that shit sucks.
Yeah, freaking from down the line, it still kept up.
Maybe we'll do the regal purple.
Taking too much space, and I was giving Call of Duty was looking for zombies, and I don't think that's what $7 price tag.
Nope.
Just only play two. Just play two.
Maybe we'll do the regal purple with a Calibri pink.
The campaign mode, I was amazing. So I was like,
okay. So regal purple with Calibri pink.
Also, the game became too sweaty.
Do I have any paints in here?
Oh yeah,
No.
Dan. Yeah, I started watching. That's how I pronounce. I was pronouncing it wrong.
I'm gonna say it wrong too.
I started watching it today.
It's funny.
I was laughing my ass off in the first episode I watched it.
It was freaking.
I was like, give this anime a try. I ain't got nothing else to almost forgot the game, so I got like 2 episodes left.
Snow White and Bone White. I might just sell those 2 colors. I don't really like them.
And he's holding to kill himself. I was like, oh. I was like, wait, what? He was like, kill yourself. And I'm like, bro, did I hear that correctly?
Oh, man.
Yes, and they just started arguing, and I was not expecting that. I'm not.
Meow.
You know, we could take the bus and go over
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the current.
Yeah.
That's the newest part of the series for anime.
Yeah.
What are you wanting to go?
Also, Bug is getting sued because this man jumps
Eat it. Tom Rose or something?
Like, what the fuck, like, hey, bro, I was you. Just already crying, and he fucking scared the shit out of me yesterday. Dude, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro. Like, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Ah.
It's funny though.
You gotta ask him, you gotta ask him to spit that role. I swear to God.
I think it was the very first part where he was his grandpa was gonna teach him the technique. He said, get down from there. He said, he don't want to teach the technique or what. Grandpa, he said, I love you too much. He said, could you get down there? Just he should bring down the spring on the tree.
The bus is done with. It ends at 3.
It was like see the trio back to
You're a ding dong. I mean, I could ride my scooter down there if you really want me to. Nowhere at the moment.
I don't think that'll fit me first.
chicken tenders, goat cheese, and
I was on the fuck around for 64 hours in this park as well. And
Okay,
When for cheating, I heard people had a couple of them.
I didn't find them all that hard.
I found Sovereign.
Yeah, I saw people was complaining about it. I was like, it is 52 each, like 2 each. All right. Now the gaming force on the other hand.
I ain't going anywhere at the moment.
The game force kind of gave me a hard time. Because you had to face our faces on 5 at once.
Okay, so it's
Oh yeah, I did do the first week of stuff, and I got
Yes and no, because I took it off to a story path to go through.
a couple of bouts that I was needing.
And I didn't know that I think on all 5 more. I was like, oh, this
What was it? It was Calibri Pink.
I don't know for the battle thing.
It was what? Calibri Pink
I can't circle this game because
and Real Purple, right?
and then you spin me.
I only won 5!
I'm gonna show this thing right now. You got the list. It's fine. That's Brandon Miller's stupid ass. It was a video day. They got Grant Williams on his big ass forehead, bro. That shit was funny.
We wouldn't even have this issue if it wasn't for that little girl screaming her head off insanity because mom was, calling her ID or something,
They really got this man truck saying, kid truck saying no cap.
Oh, it stopped share screen. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's not letting me show anything from the game, so it was like pulling Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Oh, they're breaking up. People, I don't know, a lot of people are second in the Black Ops 6 and Xbox Series S and X for sale. Yeah, the PS4 version is out.
Of course, that's what everybody's playing on.
I told you that the call me after the damn moment. He said, "Damn, so it's not that Microsoft is a it's not that it's just a single player. They sell points.
I always feel like the coach was talking about that most of the time. I don't really see how the people talking about the game. Surprisingly, because it's supposed to be one of the biggest releases like of this year.
You're such a weirdo, Sav. I have to talk to the guy up here. Where's he at? Oh, there we go. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the right, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake defeat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The Tienbeck traverse, which connects the upper forest to Jatika Heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. Hello, viewers! I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. If Aaronville would oblige me with a tour? Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. 5 watching? Hello, viewers! I think this is the most I've had watching at one time for a while. Oh, that's right. Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't he? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Jolteon? Sure. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions.
Well, if I die, I'll also ring out.
As I recall... down to 1 watching? Okay, bye. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries where we can. Okay. Sob. A foreign mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants, a baby girl as I recall. Hello, viewers! I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it would be Hunmu Rook. He was already Brax then. A baby girl, it couldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. Maybe she was born here?
Yeah.
So what he did is he bought the export, you know, the dresser, he added it to his house. It was not actually part of it.
Bah! Maybe Kryl was born here.
I'm just going to accept it for you. I'll try.
Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ikbrax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Ikbrax, Master Galoof. Hello, viewers. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you're satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Okay, bye, viewers. I don't know, it said I had 3 watching, now it says I have 1 watching. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yakhui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes, before they withdrew to Orkopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakhui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. Then that's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. Hello, viewer. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. I figure that's why he can't say. Because it has something to do with finding the Golden City. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Jolteon. May I request a moment of your company? Okay. Go on, we'll wait for you. Okay. You're such a dork. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. Cenote? What's the cenote? Oh, it's the hole. They want me to go into the hole behind the village. I forgot that's what they call them. Oh, are we actually going to go diving? I figured they were going to implement diving somewhere in the game.
You might get lost in there because it's like a void.
It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. Hello!
Hi.
What is that you, Vonnie? Are you one of the people watching?
No.
As the leader of our community, I am glad. Okay, bye. I'm glad to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Well, we did this, and we did that, and we did this, and we did that. Apparently, he's an avid supporter of Wukalamat. Is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wukalamat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Sprawl, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Zbral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act by targeting the child who would one day lead her people. The criminal sought to undermine the future of the Zbraal. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn's servant, Galul Jaja. He's actually her father. And in order to protect her, he gave her to the Dawn servant. Oh, wow. Though she was born to lead the Zbraal, fate had a greater plan for Wuklamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the village who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Zbraal still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Sure? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuyalal, but a concerned father.
There's a bunch of different ones, too, different edits.
Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray, breathe not a word of this to anyone. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Well, hold on a second. Yes, water is wet, Sovereign. So this is... Huh. Well, these sandals kind of go with the outfit. I don't have anything for the gloves yet. I don't have anything for the hat yet. Yeah, these are 94, so they were designed to go with these other two things. So I still need the headpiece and the gloves. Oh, there's the gloves. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. Require a moment to compose myself. But please do not keep the third promise waiting. Okay. Well, they're not having me dive right now, Sovereign.
Good, because the water's wet and I'm not touching that water.
You're such a dork.
Oh, I'm not.
You are. What?
So I'm out of range, but watch the tower right there.
Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. Oh, I have to leave the party. I have to leave the party. It's probably going to be some kind of, yeah, one of those things. Okay, well that works. Okay, you eat your popcorn. You're back, so what? Ah! Sorry, this is stupid fly won't leave me alone. You're back, so what did Hunmu Rook want? No. No! If he lands on me, down on my legs, I'ma smoosh him. It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the to Inbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. Then I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it has worn me out. Okay. Good night, Kryl. Don't tell me Kryl's gonna get kidnapped. We're gonna have to go rescue her. A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise. You're one of the cool Jajas. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. I'm coming with. She ain't leaving my sights again. Last time I let her leave my sights, they kidnapped her.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Okay, this one has nothing but where, isn't it?
What are they up to? They kidnapped her father. Of course they did.
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father. Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. That adventurer attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
Wait, am I gonna have to be Ruklamat?
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Oh, that's not nice.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
I don't want to be Ruklamat. I don't know her.
Well,
I don't
what are you
usually
waiting
use
for,
warrior.
You blessed bastards! It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Cowards don't stand a chance against Ruklamat. You should back down before you get hurt. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny.
Foreign scum! Who are you to love me?
I've pissed him off. Don't worry, the big scary adventurer won't do anything weird.
Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds.
Sovereign wants to be tagged in.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you.
I really like her outfit. I'd like to get a hold of that outfit. It's pretty.
I'm going to become Dawn's servant. And I will protect my people.
And this, yeah, I gotta be Wuklamat. Gain resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover hit points. Use them early and often to emerge victorious. Okay. That's the problem! I don't do warrior!
Mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds.
Oh, okay, that's kind of a cool move. I like that one.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Meatens.
Oh god. Do I have to... Ah!
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior.
Okay. Shoot. Maybe this way?
Smithers is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Wait, what's the green one? Wow. What? Okay. Fudge. You know, I have to dumb it down at least a little bit. I'm hardly doing any damage to this guy.
Sounds like you need sauce for Pepsi, You can't hear him.
Reach his hand out. Tags him. I don't need to watch this again. Yeah, I get it. This is annoying.
Come, you mangy house cat. So I
Ah!
pieces.
I can't see.
I'll cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Nugans. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Simply the part of the brave warrior. The Smithers is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Okay, the green ones protect.
How do you like this?
Oh god. This is cheating.
understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
It's time we finish that, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
Am I supposed to stand inside those towers? Ow! I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do with them.
No.
Yeah, I know. There's not much I can do. Ah, crap. Ah! That hurt. Hi! I'm gonna have to put this on like super easy.
No, that's cheating.
Well, I couldn't even do it on easy. I have to do it on very easy. This is annoying.
No.
I mean, I did better on that one. Unfortunately, my healing thing hadn't fully... The cooldown wasn't done with it yet. Yeah, I get it. I don't like playing characters that are not me.
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
Ow.
I've cut you to shreds.
No, you won't. I'm behind you. I'm getting my butt kicked.
For Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakuchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Yes, please.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Miss Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
How do you like this? Kitty.
I get... Okay, I guess now I know how to tell them apart. Apparently the real one has...
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
finished. This is the end for you, kitten.
Oh, shit. Ah. Hello? Ah! I don't know how to avoid that! Dude, I am literally barely hanging in there. I got him like halfway down.
I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love for our people.
This is not very easy, and I'm like... Meow! Where did he go?
I showed you the true power of the blessed.
I will be the next dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Oh, wow.
There's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
Wait, this is cheating! Yeah, I see it. Ah!
Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us.
Well, I don't have an AoE!
We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
She wasn't like this before!
Oh my god! I did it! Arrgh! And I put it on very easy! I couldn't do it otherwise. Yeah, we got the one back that he stole.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be?
How can a kitty cat beat a two-head? How dare!
How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
Okay.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
At least they're good on their word.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
I kind of suspected, since he had the same color hair, but It's funny they did the same thing with these guys as they did with the bunnies, only the opposite. Yeah, girls are apparently rare born to the Ronso, as boys are rare to be born to the Vieira. Seems we were last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight, even when it got dirty, couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Chacha won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it. Of course, I know better than that now. Alright, there's the gloves. Now I just need the headpiece. Earlier in the Second Promises camp. I'm in a cutscene again! Oh my goodness, Sovereign.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be. Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
He's learning.
The poop.
Yes, Sovereign. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're such a
The
dingo.
what?
Okay, before I continue with the story more, I have to take a break. So I'm going to end the episode here. I'll go do a few things, and then I'll come back. So stay crazy, have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I post. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Sheila did a great job. I'm hoping to get a pair of those for Christmas. And then I can show them off on camera. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!